Top 8 most followed clubs on Instagram in 2022. Number 8. Bayern Munich. 33.5 million followers. The Bavarians are one of the most legendary clubs of all time, with an iconic trophy cabinet as well. Bayern have won the Champions League 7 times, with the recent one coming in 2020. The serial Bundesliga winners won the German title for the 10th time in a row. The German fans are always supportive of their clubs essentially because of the 51% ownership. The 51% ownership implies that the fans own that share of the club and have a say in the club's important decisions as well. With the likes of Lewandowski leaving the club and Main joining, the atmosphere is buzzing at Allianz Arena. Bayern Munich possess 33.5 million followers on Instagram. Number 7. Chelsea FC. 35 million followers. Chelsea have enjoyed a remarkable change since the arrival of Thomas Tuchel. Before Tuchel's arrival, Chelsea seemed to struggle a lot and essentially had no chance to win any major title. Thomas Tuchel made an instant impact as Chelsea defeated Manchester City to lift the Champions League. The Blues are definitely a strong team with their defensive prowess and youth. However, many of their defenders are now at Spanish clubs. Real Madrid signed Antonio Rudiger, whereas Barcelona signed Cesar Azpilicueta, Marcos Alonso, and Andreas Christensen. Meanwhile, Barcelona are contending with Chelsea for the signature of Jules Kounde. The Blues have 35 million followers on Instagram. Number 6. Liverpool. 39.6 million followers. Liverpool, just like Bayern Munich, have won the Champions League 7 times. They also have a huge fan base on Instagram with 39.6 million followers. Liverpool broke their 30-year title drought in 2019, beating Manchester City in the race. Jurgen Klopp started off at Liverpool with a very mediocre side in possession. However, the German manager managed to level up slowly, developing many talented players in the process. Number 5. Juventus. 54.2 million followers. Juventus are one of the heavyweights of Serie A. The Bayern Canary have also won the UCL once. However, the club possesses a reputation of losing many Champions League finals, a total of 7. The old lady boasts of winning the most Serie A titles, 36. Additionally, they also hold the record for winning the most Serie A titles in a row, 9 times from 2011 to 2020. The club gained more traction and support on Instagram after signing Cristiano Ronaldo back in 2018. As of now, Juventus have 54.2 million followers on Instagram. Number 4. Manchester United. 59.2 million followers. The Red Devils go a long way in football history. Manchester United were a powerhouse in the Premier League, winning 20 titles, more than any other club. Their most successful era came under Sir Alex Ferguson, where they bagged 13 Premier League titles. The club was well equipped with many legendary and talented players such as David Beckham, Paul Scholes, Cristiano Ronaldo, and many others. Last season, the Red Devils failed to perform despite signing players like Ronaldo, Jadon Sancho, and Raphael Varane. As of now, despite the arrival of Ten Hag, club legend Ronaldo is keen to leave. This is because of the club's recent failure to qualify for the Champions League. More than Arsenal or Juventus, Manchester United is the club which has fallen and suffered the most. Despite the decline, the fans are always supporting the club. That is evident from the Red Devils' Instagram handle, which has 59.2 million followers. Number 3. Paris Saint-Germain. 61.4 million followers. A few years ago, definitely Manchester United and Juventus would have been above Paris Saint-Germain. However, the transfer of Lionel Messi to the French outfit created more traction and support amongst the fans. The signing of superstars began with Neymar, followed by Kylian Mbappe and Messi in the coming years. The French outfit have the likes of the aforementioned names alongside Sergio Ramos, Marco Verratti, and many others. Despite such possessions, they have failed to impress in the Champions League. Lionel Messi has struggled a lot to perform in his first season at the club. The Argentinian scored only 5 league goals and had little to contribute in the French club's Ligue 1 title clinch. Despite the failure in the Champions League, the fans are expecting much from the team in the upcoming season. The French top-flight club has garnered 61.4 million fans on Instagram. Number 2. FC Barcelona. 110 million followers. Arguably one of the best clubs of all time, it is no surprise that Barcelona makes it to this list. The club lost their greatest player in 2021, yet their following hasn't reduced. Barcelona have 110 million followers on Instagram. The club has developed a knack to bottle easy or perhaps big games in the Champions League. Their most humiliating defeats are the Anfield comeback of Liverpool in 2019 and 8-2 defeat to Bayern in 2020. Last season, Barca failed to make it to the Champions League knockout stage. This failure put them in the Europa League, where again Barcelona failed to win. The Spanish side eventually lost to Frankfurt in the finals. However, much has improved under Xavi's mentorship. Also, the transfers of Rafinha, Frank Kessie, Andreas Christensen, and now Robert Lewandowski has brought much excitement and strength to the squad. Number 1. Real Madrid. 122 million followers. The Los Blancos are the most famous club of all time. They hold numerous records at both domestic and continental levels. Real Madrid have won the Champions League a record 14 times in their history. They have even won the competition on 3 consecutive occasions under Zinedine Zidane's tutelage. Carlo Ancelotti's appointment as manager seemed dicey to many. But the Italian proved everyone wrong. Real Madrid displayed their legendary winning DNA under Ancelotti. The club's recent success came in the Champions League. Notably, on a few occasions, they even made unrealistic comebacks. Real Madrid also won the La Liga comfortably with Barcelona trailing and reviving their form much later. The club has the most followers on Instagram, 122 million. Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss new videos.